If you think YouTube is easy money, think again. Let's get into it. Now, they say YouTube is on easy mode, okay? You got all these YouTube gurus out there talking about how, YouTube is on easy mode for people over 40 years of age, or in general, it's on easy mode. Go viral with YouTube, all that jazz. You get like, I don't know, probably 10, 15 creators that are really hot and popular. Some of them are, really authentic and legit, but some of them are just full of it, to be honest. YouTube is not on easy mode, okay? You need to set your expectations at a different level when it comes to being a content creator and being quote unquote successful on YouTube. Now, just today I released a video where I posted 150 long form videos over a period of 5 months, every day, nonstop. And guess what? I'm still not monetized. It is not on easy mode. I'm still struggling to gain subscribers. But I'm still growing, no doubt, but it is not on easy mode. Okay, we need to change our perception of what YouTube is. I've talked about in the past how YouTube is kind of a lifestyle. That could be one way to perceive what this is, but I think we need to take a step back and talk about what YouTube used to be before all the advertisers and all the big money got involved. What was YouTube back in the day? It was this platform, to share things, to share your life, to be creative. There's 4 things you should really be focused on if you want to become a YouTube creator. You should go back to the time before advertisers were and focus on 4 things, okay? 1, you want to share your ideas, you want to share a message, or maybe you want to share your life. These are things you're passionate about, that you feel are important to you. Maybe it's something in your life, maybe it's a travel vlog, maybe it's wealth building tips, maybe it's your view on society. This is what you're passionate about and you want to share this. That's reason number 1, you want to be on YouTube. Okay, reason number 2 is you want to make friends in the online space, the YouTube space. You want to create a community. That is a huge reason why people do YouTube. It's a lonely world out there, and YouTube is a great place to make friends. You may never meet these people in person. You may, you never know. You might have a YouTube meetup, but it's a way to support each other in this lonely world that we live in. So I think that reason number 2 is a great reason to do a YouTube channel, to build a community, whether it's wealth building or whether it's, doing plants and gardening or a retirement community or a travel community, whatever it is. That is the second good reason to start a YouTube channel and to do it. And to do it actively, week over week, month over month, year over year, okay? You don't need to worry about this arbitrary easy mode, okay? Recording on a camera is pretty easy. You hit the record button, you upload the video, and who cares? Who cares about the views? Who cares about the monetization? That's what I'm realizing through my channel, honestly. So let's go into reason number 3. It's to improve your skills when it comes to recording on a camera. Being able to talk in front of a camera, being able to talk in public if you're into, vlogging in public in cities and all that. And then editing, being able to learn how linear editing works, how to cut up your videos, maybe how to do shorts. I'm learning how to do After Effects, Adobe After Effects. I've had a lot of fun with that. I'm going to put my little intro in this video. That's been fun. Even doing maybe Photoshop, you might do some stills, so on and so forth. I think that's a great skill to have in this modern world is, social media, being able to build videos and produce content. That's a skill that any employer could see as valuable. Okay, you could get a job in their marketing department or whatever. You know, maybe someday I'll get a job there. Who knows? If I get sick of software development, maybe I'll go into somebody's YouTube channel for their company, so on and so forth. So, you know, building skills, improving their skills, that's a great reason to do YouTube. Now, number 4 is have fun, guys. Have fun. I mean, I'm out here in my kids' fort, got the beautiful green woods behind me. I'm having fun now. I really am, you know. I've kind of put the pressure on the last 150 days, posting every day. And I've had fun doing it, don't get me wrong, but I've still felt that pressure to want to get monetized. That's why I did this whole, you know, 150 days of posting nonstop. And I'm going to keep going though, because I do want to get monetized. I do want to, you know, the videos that I do post, I want to have fun with them. And the other reasons, you know, build my skills, you know, share my ideas, my thoughts, my life. And I do want to make a little bit of money with that. But to be honest, you know, the idea that YouTube is on easy mode and like you're going to somehow make oodles and oodles of money, it's just not true. You're really not. I mean, if you get lucky and you get a viral video and let's say you gain 30,000 subscribers, and I've seen this happen, is this previous YouTuber, his name was RC Edson. He was a guy kind of like me, raw, rough around the edges a little bit, way raw and more rough around the edges than I am. He got monetized and he blew up, 30,000 subscribers overnight. I think he had a video that had 300,000 views. And he was done with YouTube. He had all these hate comments and, you know, he had all these subscribers and he was losing subscribers because he went viral. You know, YouTube, the problem with the YouTube easy mode is if you go viral, you don't have a true audience that's vibing with you. You know, I feel like every video I push, I get like 1 or 2, maybe 10 subscribers at most for most videos. I think those are real people that are interested in the content. And I'm seeing decent, healthy, organic growth. Most of my videos now are getting between 100 and 300 views. They used to only get between 20 and 100 views. So I'm seeing real organic growth, but it's not easy. It's going to take time. It's going to take 1 video at a time, 5 videos at a time. It's not going to be 2, 3, 5 months. It's probably, before I see any real success in YouTube, I think it's going to take years. But I don't care, honestly, anymore. I mean, in my 40s, if you're over 40, I know there's a lot of YouTubers that talk about YouTubers being over 40. If you're over 40, you should not care about monetization because you probably have a job. You're making like, you know, probably above 50K, you know, making a living. You probably have a house. You know, I see a lot of YouTubers over 40 doing videos in their house. You should not care about monetization. Just have fun. Don't be nervous about recording because who cares? Honestly, just do it for your own purposes. Those 4 reasons: share, make friends, improve your skills, and have fun. That's what it all comes down to, guys. So forget about the easy mode. It's not on easy mode. It's on difficult mode. You know, remember the Atari switch, guys? If you ever had Atari back in the day, there was like 2 modes you had to switch. You'd be on easy mode and hard mode. Push the switch to the hard mode because that's what YouTube is, okay? Make it easy on yourself. Don't be stressed about that. Just have fun, get in front of the camera, and hit record. I'm going to go do a vlog. I got to... this afternoon, it's a beautiful day, Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna go chop down 3 rhododendron bushes today. I'm gonna get hot and sweaty. I'm gonna set up this little monopod here and I'm gonna go record the sweat I'm gonna have to do on these bushes. And you know what? I don't really care if people wanna watch it, but maybe people will. Maybe people wanna be like, man, how hard is it to cut out 3 rhododendron bushes? You know, because maybe they've got the same thing, you know. Who cares, honestly? Like, get over it. Deal with like your anxiety of starting a YouTube channel and just have fun with it, honestly. And have a nice history for you to show your kids or your grandkids or your buddies, your friends, your mom or dad, whatever it is, or yourself. Maybe you want to look back on yourself in 10, 20 years and say, man, look at how young I was. Look at what I was doing back then. I was doing these cool YouTube videos, talking whatever it was, politics, doom and gloom, you know, whatever your vibe is on the channel. And that's what it is, guys. Just enjoy yourselves, okay? Forget about easy mode. Think of it as hard mode and just go with the flow. So anyways, you guys, if you like the content, like and subscribe, and take a look at my previous video. If you could, everyone, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.